Hey folks, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave Wildheart and welcome to the place where we check out live musical performances. And this week we are checking out Tutti, Frutti by Little Richard at the Hall of Fame, I believe. The concert for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame from 1995. Look how 90s that looks. Everything is purple. Why was everything purple in 90s? Was it because of Prince? Anyway, this is a Patreon request from the legend that is Mr. Joe Skinner. And Joe says, okay, Dave, you like rock and roll? Well, I mean, I enjoy watching rock and roll performances. I don't really listen to rock and roll, of course not. But you don't get any more rock and roll than this guy. Little Richard, Tutti Frutti, concert for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And so we're going to give it a little listen. I was trying to do a little bit of research about the song, as of course I always do. And did you guys know these aren't the original lyrics? So originally the lyrics were too blue. Too rude. How do they phrase it? They said it was too sexual. Off color. So obviously, well, not obviously, but Little Richard, what are we calling him? Little Richard, wrote a terribly rude song, and it was very, very good and very catchy. But if they wanted to release it, they couldn't release it because it was just about sexual things, which obviously was not allowed back in 1955 when it was written. So they got this lady, Dorothy Labostri, which is a very cool name, from Kentucky, to come in, and she changed the lyrics. And she changed the lyrics from Tutti Frutti, good booty, to, wait for it, Tutti Frutti, all rooty, which apparently means all right back in the day. So, and I was reading about this. There was some issue between her and him and all this, but apparently she was still receiving royalty checks for the song, an average of $5,000 every 3 to 6 months in the 1980s. So I don't think she had to do much else. She basically wrote the song and then could live off the song. Wow, what a world we have lived in. People have lived in. Anyway, come on, talk a lot, don't I? Let's listen to the song. Okay, this is from the 90s. The 90s is a very crazy time, guys. Everything was extremely confusing. So let's see what's going on. Oh, the dog is going to come and enjoy it as well. Can you hear the pitter-patter of little feet on a hardwood floor? Hello, boy. You want to come on the video? Should we get you on the video? Come here. Come here. Give it. He did not want to come on the video. In fact, he point blank refused. Anyway, Little Richard.
You know that rhythm and blues have a baby, and they called it and named it rock and roll.
When was this? 95? When was this song recorded? 55? That's 40 years. How old is this guy? Little Richard, born in 1932. My goodness. 63 or something? He looks pretty damn fantastic for 63, no? Not a wrinkle on him, or is it just making?
The blues had that baby, and they called it rock and roll.
We're gonna get some rock and roll piano, huh? Three saxophones. Oh, look at those guys, man. Oh, man, I got severe, outrageous goosebumps, man. It's just, from the very first note, everyone is just on their feet dancing. You know, it doesn't matter from what culture or creed or where you come from, what you are, what your age is. This song is an absolute banger. Hey, the dog is still wandering around. I think he might need to go But look at these chaps in the background. This is why I love watching these old videos. It's 90s. Look at this. We have 3 outrageously dressed gentlemen. There's 2 waistcoats out of 3. Like there's this wonderful. It's just the colours, the mullets, the pulled back ponytail, the kind of sequined low. I don't even know what the bass player is. The bass player's wearing. I mean, a dreamy time to be alive. I can't believe the song was 40 years old at this. I mean, fair play that he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, I know it's kind of cool to say you don't really care about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame these days, but I don't really care.
What to do? She brought me to the east, she brought me to the west. She's a girl that I love best.
What is that little thing? Sorry, guys, I know you're going to be pissed off, but you've all heard the song. This is fine. What is this? This is the tiniest horn I've ever seen. This is the maddest horn section, brass section. You got 3 saxophonists, and you got this guy who's spent his whole life playing this tiny little thing. That's like that big. What is it? A trumpet? A bugle? My dog needs to go for a poop. That woo as well. Oh, guitar. Oh, that voice, man. Strength. Saxophone's going mad. Can't get over that guy with his tiny horn, man. I love that he is just, this guy's gone mad. His screams, his whoops, his shrieks is such, like, it sounds so unforced. It sounds so natural that he can hit these high notes. And he's just also directing the band. He's like, hey, guitar, man, get. And then the guitar's like, okay, fuck. And then I'll just like shred this ridiculous solo. Come on, let's keep listening. Such a nice guitar sound as well, huh? Country sound. Look at these guys. Oh, the 90s were amazing. Whoa, that's huge. He loves it. It's a big crowd, huh? Yes, Little Richard. What an absolutely fabulous performance. There were times during that performance where he looked a little bit kind of shocked. I mean, maybe that was just his look. But he had this unique ability to kind of, to perform such a high level, high energy, but almost without showing it at all on his face. I mean, I guess when you're playing the piano, you cannot really kind of, well, you can rock out. Look, we've watched enough videos to see people rocking out on piano. But he stayed very relaxed, kind of dripping with sweat by the end of it, but you would be in that ridiculous white, kind of tight turtleneck. Oh, back in the 90s, it was all kind of polyester, wasn't it? Lovely, sticky, warm clothing. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's quite a big crowd. Who goes to these things? What is it? Is it every year? I don't know too much about it. Who was in it in 95? I want to know who was in it. Induction. Inductees by year. Yeah, fine. Do we have to really... We're going to go through all of this? Oh, bear with me, folks. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it for seeing who else was inducted in 95. Allman Brothers, Al Green, Janis Joplin, Led Zeppelin, Martha and the Vandellas. Who? Neil Young, Frank Zappa. Okay, doesn't say anything about Little Richard. Well, maybe he was already inducted. It doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter about what actually happened. What happened was Little Richard did an absolutely mad performance, a very 90s performance, a very 90s crowd, no phones, lots of people in baggy, like long sleeve jumpers dancing around. I absolutely loved it. Actually, Joe, not a genre I listen to much. Yeah, it may surprise you, but when you send me performances like that, I can see why it was so beloved. Imagine this coming out in 1955 or whenever it was. That is ridiculous. Anyway, folks, I have waffled enough on this video. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.